Hazel Rose.
Sorry.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Look, see, she just makes me want to put on sunglasses.
Oh my God.
Would I
What is that
see
about?
her? Because she's cool, and I want to be cool like my daughter. All right, crickets. I know crickets. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
We are dream catalysts, your mom and I. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Why?
How so?
Because, I mean, the way I've grown up, y'all have always been the type to push people to reach their goals and keep going for them and not let them be a destination, but to have them be a marker, victory marker.
I love it. Come on, girl.
So,
Give us a little bit of background, even on your childhood. Like, how did you grow up? What were your dreams that we've been pursuing with you? Or
Yeah, in what ways have you seen that?
well, definitely like as we did our transition moving to Georgia from California, when I said that I wanted horses, went ahead with that and got me 2 horses. And then
when you were little in California, what was some of your dreams and things, and what happened with that?
I remember I used to be the little girl who was very artistic, music and dance and art and all of that. And so I remember doing voice lessons and piano lessons that y'all had paid for weekly. And even dad would help me like sing just like we would do random karaoke. And then
I'm a lost boy from Neverland, usually hanging out with Peter Pan. And when we're bored, we play in the woods, always on the run from Captain Hook. Run, run, lost boy, they say to me, away from home, reality.
he would help me because he used to do stuff in the musical world.
That's right.
So-
Professional music singer, and don't you forget it. Now the journey coming to Georgia. You started with your dreams here, and your dream was to ride horses when we first got here. That
And then
happened.
what happened?
And then I decided that I wanted to get more into sports and athletics.
And we were like,
nobody
we were like
nobody
this.
thought about it.
Say
Nobody
what?
was like,
We were both like, say what? You want to be? You want to do what? You want to do sports?
What kind of sports?
volleyball.
It's crazy because
Not
like,
basketball?
I wanted her to do basketball.
You see that face?
I did.
We'll come back to that later.
Well,
That one later.
but it was crazy. So here like we love sports, by the way. We as a
Okay,
family, we
so-
love sports.
But let's also go to like her height in this season was like taking off, right? Like we wore the same shoe size for maybe a month. I think a month.
Now we were pretty close. I like it.
So her height took off and you were getting everywhere you went, people were asking you what?
You play basketball?
How much did you love that?
Not very much.
Okay. So what made you choose volleyball?
Because I feel like it's a good sport that I can use my height for, but it's also not like, I don't know, something about volleyball just feels more me than basketball ever will or ever did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
I don't.
Your height. Tell us your height. How tall are you, Miss Hazel?
I can't
Say
hear you.
what?
6 foot.
Oh, loud and proud, baby. A gorgeous 6-footer. Maybe even pushing 6'1", maybe.
No, don't say that.
Like,
Don't say that.
bite your tongue.
I don't receive that.
I don't receive
I didn't know how to pass the ball. I didn't know there was a right way to hold your hands. I probably held them like this, and if you do this, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong. But
You know what I adore about you? You walked in there, though, even though you had never really touched the volleyball.
No. Had zero touch on a
She walked in with confidence. Now that I think back about that, you did walk in with confidence. That is what you did have for yourself, is confidence. Like, even though you were scared, you still went in there and you did it. You weren't afraid to just go do it. And as a parent, as a dad, the athletic father that I am, and been a coach, right? And coached, refed, been around sports. We helped our son to become a professional athlete with trainers and coaches and working with them, traveling with them. And then all of a sudden our daughter says, I want to play sports. And we're like, shut the front door.
Yeah. For real.
Or what the truck, or what is that other saying?
You got it.
What the truck? Oh, what the truck? Okay, yeah, that's it. What the truck? But
Awkward when you ask about it.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that was the right word. I have other talents, okay?
Yes.
But anyway, so
Agreed.
as a father, I'm like, I felt like when she said that, I'm like, well, part of it was like, okay, cool. We're gonna do volleyball then. And it's like, okay, we're gonna go do some training. And we literally looked it up, and all of a sudden, like that weekend was club tryouts. Like it just happened to be when we started looking for it. The timing was like now. Now check this out. This is how things work, right? When you are intentional and you put your heart into it, like the stars align. In our case, what we say is God came through for Hazel. And tell us about the miracle that happened.
So after my first club season, the head coach of the club team
And the owner.
told us that the school that I went to is starting a club program, and he's gonna be the head coach of it.
A school program.
The school,
Volleyball program.
Yeah, sorry, school program. And then he told us that, and I was like,
So this is
But-
crazy
yeah.
because she went from being brand new to volleyball to one club season.
And in that club season, because she was brand new to volleyball, right? Like we were put on a team that had a lot of younger girls.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Tell us about that experience. Share.
It was an interesting experience. I mean, like, I feel like any team, like, you can have friends, like, y'all can be friends, but it's like that team dynamic wasn't very connected, I feel like, just because they were all younger. And like, I know for me, like I'm a little bit more mature than a lot of people
Absolutely.
my age,
Absolutely.
and it was just hard to like feel like I fit in on the team, which I know that I was new and I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. But also just like the team dynamic just wasn't there. Like, you know, like we had our moments, but then there was just also the other moments where it was like bleh.
So, a little bit of a challenging first club season, but it wasn't enough to discourage you. In fact, what happened when Josh said that he was developing a school program at your school?
I started recruiting people for it.
Yeah, come on.
Started telling people what was happening, who was coming, and then I started like going to an athletic gym too, like that a lot of people from the club team went to.
That's right.
Just
What's it
trying to better
called?
myself, Uplift Sports Ministry.
Who's the owner of
Shout
that
out
one?
Coach Robbie.
Coach Robbie. He's awesome. Yeah.
Um,
Uplift.
And what do you do at Uplift?
Train, do different skills trainings like fast feet movement. Trying to get my feet faster, and then it's
Jump.
just jump, box jumps, just all of the above. He has a nice little setup there for not just volleyball people, just every sport.
Athlete
Yeah.
specific.
And he's very
sports.
passionate about the youth. It's interesting.
passionate.
Fun fact about how that all came about. In our club volleyball season, there's this gal named Maddie who we saw there, who's what, 5'8",
No,
5'7",
5'6".
Yeah.
but she can jump. Man, she can jump. And we were like, what the heck? And I remember going like, wow. If that girl can jump and can do all that, where did she learn this? So her athleticism, she's very athletic, don't get me wrong. However, we went to her parents because again, if this is Hazel's dream, we're all in. We're going to figure out how she can become the best because that's our commitment to excellence. Yeah. And so we met the parents of Maddie and like, where did she get these leaping abilities? She told us about Uplift and Robbie. So we're like, okay, we're all in. There's your next thing. You're going to start going there to train as well for your athleticism. I met with Robbie, talked to him about what he does. He's worked with Heisman Trophy winner athletes. He's worked with professional athletes. Like, the dude's legit. And what happened was he did that for a long season in his life, stopped doing that, and decided he wanted to work with the youth and does it at a very affordable price. Incredible man, but very, very skilled in working with the best of the best. So it was really awesome that we got to meet him and work with him. And now you go there how often?
Twice a week.
for the
On top
last
of practices.
Yep. The last year and a half now. Shout out to the parents. And just a little nugget. When your child does fight you about what they want to do, you just remind them of their dreams. And that's what I'm constantly doing with Hazel is it's not about me pushing her to do those things. It's really the fundamentals and the things that will help her get better. It's reminding her in that moment of her dreams. Is this still your dream? Is this what you want to do? It takes hard work and dedication. Just reminding her of that. Playing some Kobe Bryant, letting Kobe say it to her, right? Through the Mamba mentality. And she does. She gets up and she goes to work and does it. Even if she's got a sore leg, sore muscles, tired, she pushes through. It's awesome. And you're wearing a ring. We're going to be sharing that with the world too. What's that about? Let's talk about that. What does that ring mean to you? You show them the ring, and what does that mean?
It's my reminder to honor myself and to honor my father. And it's like honoring myself in the way of saving myself till marriage and all of that. And it's like not saying purity, because purity can be like that type of word that like very pressurized. Very, like,
Good point.
I don't know, it can make people feel like scared in a way to
Trapped, maybe?
trapped, like
Okay.
not wanting to disappoint.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Good
Which
point.
I definitely have felt that in the past, like about that word. But I think it's like my certificate of honor, like just
Wow.
in both ways for you and for me, and just recognizing that it's going to be a lot more special
Right.
and a lot more meaningful to save anything and everything for marriage.
So good. We had a little ceremony by our creek and we read it together, right? Our certificate of honor to each other and my commitment to you, which was essentially just to provide for you, protect you, and love you, and make sure your dreams come true. Sorry, not sorry. Woo! All right, but for you, what was and you know, same. You had your own commitment. We did a certificate. We're gonna share it with you guys because we believe in that world where there's that connection, right, between daddy and daughter, and that a father really is committed to his daughter and son, his children, to make sure they're and do everything he can to make sure they're safe, provided for, protected, and then their dreams come true. And that's what I've been committed to, my son, Mateo, and my daughter, Hazel. And so it's a very special ceremony, actually. Are you yawning? I caught you yawning. Did you catch that, Muggs? I saw it.
We got it.
She's like, Dad, you're talking all the time. Gosh, no, but that was awesome. Perfect. So I'll stop talking, Hazel. Go ahead.
So wait.
No, but tell us about the honor part. I want to hear what her honor side was. Well, because I was committed and dedicated to your dreams, protection, provision for you. And what was your side of it?
Mine was to honor the fact that everything he's doing is to help me, and knowing that the things that he says and the things that he does for me are not to put pressure, but to use them as guidance.
All right. So if y'all like this content, go ahead and what?
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
That's right.
Ding.